Okay, what is up, CNA gang? It's your girl KG Breezy, and welcome back. And today, y'all are going to be cooking with me. So, yeah. So today we're going to be cooking chicken, like little chicken tenders or whatever, fried chicken. With corn, with green beans and rice and macaroni and cheese with bacon in it. And I got the grease getting hot, and now I'm just prepping the flour. Cause some people, like, if y'all black, y'all know, like, if you know, you know. Some people would they would put like their flour, like the seasoning inside the flour and put it on top of the chicken, which I do that, but I still try not to put, I still don't put too much seasoning on top of the chicken because it's already in the flour, you know what I'm saying? So, because you don't want it to be way too seasoned and then you can't eat it. So I do it that way, but I also try to make sure that I don't. Man, I'm sitting here shaking and wondering why the hell it's not coming off, and well, it's not even open. But anyways, so yeah, I do that just to make sure that it's all the way flavored, like all the seasoning gets flavored. And then I mix up the flour and make sure that it's like everywhere inside the flour. And I got my grease cooking and getting hot or whatever. So as you can see, I have my flour right here, and the first thing I put in it was, I just put some pepper in there, and now I'm about to put this meat tenderizer. And like I said, I try to put like enough, but I try not to put too much in the flour and on the chicken, because then, you won't be able to actually taste it. So, yeah. After that, I'm going to go in with this actual chicken seasoning. And don't mind my nails, y'all. I did them myself, but that's what happens when you try to do your nails at home. And now this has like those big ass holes in them, so I'm just going to like lightly shake it out where the holes are so big. And then last but not least, I'm going to just put seasoning salt. It seasons everything, but with it being salt, I don't really want to put like too much. So it's barely okay. And this is what it looks like. And now I got this wooden spoon or whatever, and I'm going to mix up all that seasoning throughout the flour, because it mainly poured all of it mainly in the center of it, and I want it to be like directly like everywhere. And that is also why you also put it on the chicken as well, because as you can see, y'all just saw how much sauce I put in the flour, and now look at it. It don't even look like I've seasoned it. Like, you can't even see the pepper. So that's why I also put it on the chicken, just to make sure. But y'all know I seasoned it because y'all saw me. And he don't get home till about like 11 o'clock. So I really should have, because I was going to start cooking at like 10, but I didn't want to. I noticed how much I had to cook and how much preparation I had to do, and I knew damn well I was not going to be done by 11 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and start preparations now. And by the time I get done with the preparations, it'll be time for me to start unthrowing the chicken anyway. So I'm basically just trying to kill time at this point. And I'm excited to cook because I don't never get to cook for my boo thing. Like, you guys, like, his mom comes over and she like spends the night with us or whatever. His mom and dad come over every now and then, and oh my god, does she try to control everything and just like take over. Like, she tries to take over, like, I don't know, I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, what are you jealous about, honey? You don't even cook, but every time he buys food and you know I'm cooking it, you be like, hopefully she knows how to cook this meat. Who's she talking to? Like, the hell? You don't say shit like that. And that's why I'm gonna burn your piece, hoe. Nah, but she's not here today, so it's just me and my boo thing, and I am cooking for him. I don't even see no tenderizer in here. I smell it, and I know I'll put it in there, but I don't see it in here, so, I mean, I know it's in there. Like I said, I still put it on the chicken, but this is just to prep it, so that way. And there's really no right or wrong way to season chicken. I mean, as far as putting too much seasoning and over seasoning, or, you know, overdoing it or not doing enough is right or wrong. But as far as just seasoning it, there's no right or wrong whether or not you put it in the flour and do it that way, or you put it on the chicken and do it that way, or you can put it on the flour and the chicken and do it that way. So yeah, it just depends on how you like to do your chicken. And like I said, I got the grease heating up, or at least it's trying to heat up. So now that I got that done for the chicken, I'm now going to wash this spoon off. Because you want to kind of clean up as you go, you know what I'm saying? And while that is, you know, or whatever, I'm going to be cooking this chicken flavored chicken flavored fettuccine in a savory chicken flavored sauce. So this is what I'm going to make, and I really don't like. I never made this before, but this will probably be last minute thing because this cooks in 7 minutes. So I'm gonna probably do this last, and then let's see how long this takes. Well, it usually takes me about 15 minutes to make macaroni and cheese. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping for the macaroni and cheese. So it says I need, well, it says 8 cups of water, but I don't really think you need that much. But so I'm gonna just do like 8 spoonful, or where's the measuring cup? This I'm gonna just use this thing, which is kind of cool. I've never seen this before. But anyway, I'm gonna just use this measuring cup, and I'm gonna fill these up. And it says 8 cups of water, so I'm gonna just fill this up 8 times. And yeah, so here's 1. Well, I probably shouldn't do that seeing how my... So this is going to be 1 cup of water. This is going to be 2. 3. 4. So, okay, I know y'all, I know it said 8 cups of water, But since this pot is not really like that big, you can see how it's getting full already. So that's why I only did 4 instead of 8. And yeah, you basically just put this in there. So I got my water ready. So all I need to do is put this in there, let it boil, and put a little milk, put a little butter in it, let it boil, and put this on top of it when it gets done. So the main part, like y'all know, and then with the green beans, all you gotta do, literally that easy. All you have to do is put this and pour these out. Put these in your pan, container, whatever you use. Season it, put a little sugar, butter, and all that. Can't tell y'all what I use because I had to give it away. And it cooks by itself. You just let it sit. And some people put a little turkey in there too, and you let it sit. So the main thing is the damn chicken. So, which I'm still I'm still gonna prepare for everything else, but I'm mainly the biggest thing is the chicken. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of milk to that macaroni. Well, not necessarily macaroni, but I'm gonna add a little bit of milk to that water. That looks so cool, actually. I don't know, but now don't be messing with me talking about you supposed to add milk when the macaroni and cheese was cooking. Well, I add milk and let it sit in the milk and water, and I'll mix it up and I'll cook it like that. And then if I feel like to soften it up, then I'll put more milk to soften it up. But like I said, I usually try to prep and everything before, so that way, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I cook my meals at the same time. Some people, they enjoy their time and they try to do as much as they can, and they just enjoy their time cooking, so they do everything one by one. Me, no, I don't really do that. I just, like I said, I prep everything. Yes, I prep everything all together, but I don't necessarily cook it one by one. You know what I'm saying? Cook the chicken, then when the chicken's done, then prep for the macaroni and cheese, then cook the I prep for everything one time, then I go back and I cook everything. That's how I do mine. So, but like I said, everybody's different. And okay, what is up, gang? So we are back, and my meat is finally done unthawing. So now what I'm going to do is and we got the little strips. We didn't get the actual legs or anything. See, so might want to roll up my sleeves. And first what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat the chicken down and spread some all over it. Then wave it. Get the other side. Pat it down in flour. Make sure. Then I'm going to wave it off. And it should look like that on both sides. Then what you do is you take, like I said, a little bit, because you don't want to overdo it, and then they don't want to eat it because shit's nasty. So I'm going to take a little bit of each seasoning on both sides. Take a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Shake some of it off. You don't want too much. And that flour kind of helps the seasoning stick as well. If y'all can't notice, y'all didn't notice, so. Like I said, this one's real big, so I try not to use too much because it's real big. And then after you do that, guess what? You just drop it in the grease. And I turn the grease down to about 1. Because remember, when you heat up your grease, you got to turn it up so it can heat up. Then once you put it in there, you turn it all the way down. Then you do the next, drop the spoon. Then you do the next piece. Flour, take it, flour it up. Do the other side. Kind of take your hand and put a little bit on there. Make sure. Shake it off. You don't want too much. Use some of that seasoning on the plate. Try to like mix it up on there. Because flour is like glue for your chicken. Or for your seasoning, I should say. But you still want to put some on there anyway. Just because. But yeah, flour is your glue for your seasoning. It helps your seasoning stick on to your chicken. But like I said, you don't want it too seasoned now. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want it too spicy or too salty. Now that looks pretty seasoned to me, so drop it in there. And I'm not going to use no more pepper because, you know, and I'm going to start off with about 3. Well, really I have enough room for all of them, but I can only flip them like 3 at a time, so. And as y'all can see, that is like pretty hot, like pretty high, even though I turned it down. So what I'm going to do is, hold on, because I want y'all to hear it. So now I'm just going to put this over there to the side. Put this over there to the side. And now I'm going to wash my hands off. And then like you said, clean up as you go. If y'all, you know, if y'all cook or whatever, y'all watch your mama's, dad, grandma, whoever, grandpa, y'all know they like to cook while they clean, like cook and clean at the same time. So that's what you're gonna do. And then you also want to make sure that you flip your chicken every 15 minutes. So what I do is I usually, as soon as I drop it in there, I start the timer for 15 minutes and I flip my chicken. You flip it every 15 minutes, but if you just starting out, I would check, like, you know, like have somebody remind you or keep checking it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got this thing. You can use a fork, you can use a knife, whatever works for you. But I got this to grab a hold of it and flip it. So, and I know it ain't been 15 minutes, but where this was already high, I'm flipping it. Okay, and that's basically all you do for the chicken. And then you want to have you a separate plate already ready, so that way when it gets done, you ain't got to sit in there longer and wait and get the plate. You can just drop it right on the plate. So let me get my chicken plate. And we got a pack of 6 for chicken. I'm only going to probably cook maybe 5 slices because it's just 2 of us. So that means we each get 2 apiece and then like an extra piece just in case we're still hungry after them 2 slices. So yeah, well, right now I'm getting ready to prep these other, because I got 3 in there, so I'm about to prep the other 2. I don't know, I might do 6 because I love cooking. Or maybe I'm going to do like a dessert or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and prep the other 2 pieces because like I said, I'm only doing 5. And I got 2 pieces in there right now. So I'm about to do these other 2, which probably be like 5 minutes or so. And I've already prepped the chicken and the macaroni and cheese. I have not started on this yet, so I'll probably prep this up. I don't know. Like I said, probably. And yeah, I'll get back to y'all after, I don't know, I guess when it's ready to flip. So yeah. Okay, what is up, YouTube? What is up to the gang? I just wanted to update y'all. I am finished, completely done with the chicken. Ooh, ooh. And now I am cooking that Cajun chicken flavored, well, pasta or whatever. And it is on. And as y'all can see, I got the sauces. I put me a little cheese in there. You just mix it up and it takes about like 15 minutes. And then once I get done cooking the pasta, then we will be moving on to the macaroni and cheese, which is already prepped and everything. Once we get done with the macaroni and cheese, we're going to do the green beans, which I'm going to probably end up doing the green beans next because even though the green beans only takes 7 minutes, the macaroni and cheese is easier and that's like a bigger pot. But I wanted to do the pasta next because it takes 15 minutes and I was not supposed to start until 9 o'clock. But I started the chicken at 7:30, like not even started. Like I started prepping the chicken at 7:30 and it's like 8:45 when I just now finished the chicken. So, and that's going to take another 15 minutes. So I think I'll be good like by the time he gets here at 11, which I might have to warm a couple of things up, but it'll be done by the time he gets home. So yeah, but yeah, so that is what I'm moving on to next. And I'm just, you know, cleaning up the house from like the sauces and everything that I'm not going to use. And I left out the sugar because I might end up putting like a little, oh yeah, and that pasta that I'm making, I put it came with its own seasoning and pepper like that, so I did not know seasoning to it. I just put some cheese, like some regular cheese slices. I put like some American cheese in there to make it good and cheesy, because we ain't have none of that Cajun pasta or nothing like that sauce, like no Cajun sauce or nothing. So I just put cheese. I put 2 things of cheese in there and I'm gonna let that melt. And then I put some and then I put some Parmesan cheese. I've added that to the pasta, which is cooking right now, and the macaroni and cheese. So it's gonna be hella cheesy and hella chicken because that is chicken flavor. So we're gonna have hella chicken, pasta, and cheesy. But yeah, and like I said, I kind of wanted to make a dessert just to, you know, like lose time, or some milkshakes or something, but we ain't got nothing. Like, we ain't got anything. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get back to y'all because this takes, I said 15 minutes to cook. But anyways, I'm not gonna be on here for 15 minutes just sitting and watching it cook, because I literally stare at like every 5 to 10 minutes and that's literally it. You let it cook on its own. So yeah, once that gets done, I'll show y'all how that looks and everything. And yeah, we'll just go from there. But yeah, like I said, I'll get back to y'all when that's done and when I get started on the green beans. So bye. Okay, we're back that fast. So now I'm doing the macaroni cheese, and like I said, I'm going to add just like a little bit of butter, like that much. And then I'm going to add just another itty bitty, like a little itty bitty scoop. And I know it says on the box, wait until the macaroni and cheese gets soft before you put the cheese in there, but it only takes like 7 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So, and I don't like to, I'm not really confident when I cook. I mean, well, do y'all see this? Of course, why wouldn't I be? But it's not that I'm not confident, it's just that, you know, I don't really cook that much. So when I do, I make sure, and especially like this is for like my boyfriend, I never cook for him. So I want to make sure that it's good, you know. Ooh, that's got bacon in there. But yeah, so I'm basically about to pour this in there, which I'm probably should pour a little bit of that out because this is like liquidy cheese. So I'm going to pour a little bit of this juice out. Because that cheese is going to be liquidy already. So I'm going to pour a little bit of this. I mean, not a little bit. I'm going to pour all of this in there. And now I'm pouring this in there. And I'm going to mix this up in there. And yeah, so. And this, like I said, I made it 10 minutes. But since I'm just now putting the sauce in there, I'm probably going to add like an extra 5 minutes to it. And like I said, this is done. Like after this, I'm done. It's good actually, but yeah. So, and I've never had macaroni cheese with bacon in it. So this will be my first time cooking this kind. Not just cooking it, but tasting it as well. So now, as y'all can, well, y'all can't see, but y'all know I'm mixing it in. Well, here, if y'all just want to see, I'm mixing it in, mixing in that cheese in there. And like I said, it's liquidy, so it just replaced everything that I poured out. But I'm still going to show y'all anyway. So now I'm mixing up the cheese. And that butter is just like melting while I'm mixing it up because it's already hot. So yeah, but like I said, I'm about to mix this up. I'm about to make me some Instagram boomerangs. And then I'm going to show y'all. The green beans was done. I'm not going to show y'all because y'all know what green beans look like. Like, there's really no point. And yeah, this is going to be good. But now I have to wait at least an hour and a half before he gets here to eat it all. So I'm going to just be staring at it. But I do have to clean up my mess. So that would keep me occupied and not trying to be a fat ass and eat all this food. So, but yeah. So, because I was technically supposed to start cooking all this like just now. Like I was supposed to just now be cooking the chicken. But you know, I'm kind of hard-headed and I don't get to cook often. So yeah, but I mean, there's really nothing to vlog. I'm sure y'all don't want to sit here and watch me bop while I'm waiting on macaroni and cheese to sit and cook. So yeah, I'm going to come back when it's done. I'm going to show y'all the finishing look. And then like I said, I'm going to clean up, edit this video, and he should be home. And I'm going to post his reaction. And that'll be the end of this video. Probably going to be like a 25, maybe 30-minute video. But that's fine. So yeah.